Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Rishy Studer.
And a very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Welcome into the hottest spot in town. Trusting you had a wonderful evening with all of that rain yesterday. I thought I was somewhere else, but I enjoyed it because that way I just relax when I'm in the house. Well, today I'm going to relax you even more. I want to welcome you into a conversation that I think is so needed because we're with Dr. Lusharon Wiley. She puts this together, and this is such an event that I want you to really sit back, take notes, ask questions, and you'll find out why I'm so excited about it. It always takes place there at the Gene and Paul Amos Studios on WSRE campus, right there, PJC. And we want you to be a part of the conversation. I've got the man here with me today from the Gulf Coast African American Chamber. I've got Sarah with, she's part owner of Pest.
Patriot Pest Management.
Patriot Pest. There you go, maintenance. Those P's are a mouthful. Okay, you notice I turned around. But I tell you, we've got Dr. Wiley. Everybody knows Dr. Wiley because she is such a strong entity in this community. And I say good morning to you all for coming in. So let's have a great conversation about this event that's coming up. And the title of it is a conversation in black and white.
Yes.
And I love it. Dr. Wiley, it's your entity, it's your baby. Now tell us about a conversation in black and white.
Well, the conversation in black and white, I've been thinking about this a lot in terms of where it came from. Where did this idea come from? And the truth is, a few years ago, I was talking with Julian McQueen, and we were always talking about our lived experiences of growing up in the South, him as an Alabama native, me as a South Georgia native. And we were looking at what was alike and what was different during the upbringing, because we're in the same age group, but he is older. I just want to say that. So I told him, I said, you know, we should go on stage with this. So the seed was planted a few years ago. And so last year we had our first conversation in black and white before an audience with me and Julian McQueen, and it went over very, very well.
Yes, it did.
So as a result of that, we wanted to continue the conversations, because what we know is when we get to know each other, when we talk to each other, when we lean in and truly squint with both ears, we might just learn something.
Absolutely.
And so what we can learn is that yes, there are differences, but there are also similarities.
So many.
Yes.
So many.
Yes.
And Brian, I tell you, were you there last year?
Yeah, I've been with the EPA.
Yeah, you did, because we stood in the corner and took a picture.
Exactly. I've been with the EPA from the very beginning, one of the founding members of it, and such a great organization. We were there from the beginning. But the nice part about the conversation in black and white, because black and white are often seen as differences. The stark contrast is being black and white, but the fact is really there's gray, there's in the middle. There's similarities that we pull together in a conversation. You find out that there's more things are more similar to things than there are differences. So it's just a great event. I'm so looking forward to hearing Ernest and hearing Dickie. I don't know what to expect that night.
Ooh, I'm telling you,
it's going to be a show with those two on it. It's going to be a show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Sarah, were you there last year?
Yes.
I don't remember. I was out there running around. You know, I was talking. I was in so much into everything. But with you coming down today, and what part? Tell me how you feel when we talk about black and white. And I like to go this deep because something Dr. Wiley said I strongly believe in, as well as you, Brian, that there are so many similarities that if we just sit and talk about it, if we sit there and talk about and compare notes, you'll find out how much we do have in common. Tell me about your feelings with this.
So I've learned so much with Dr. Wiley and with Brian and with the EPA. And I love just the community coming together and sharing stories and sharing experiences that I wouldn't hear normally.
Exactly.
And with a lot of people that I didn't know before, but now I consider my friends, and I love it. And the last year, I laughed all the way through it because it was hilarious.
She came on stage.
I know, I loved it with the country music. A girl after my own heart.
But you see, that's something that she found out, and when you say that, when I see Dr. Wiley, what I love about you, you're bold and you're transparent.
Thank you.
And transparency is what works. Because so a person can see you within. Don't look at me and come. You said you've learned a lot. But the fact you looked at a pigmentation and you thought one way, but when you realized and had that conversation, you found out something totally different.
Yeah.
I'm a country music lover. Believe it or not.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what I grew up on.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna take you back. You probably don't even know Conway Twitty. I mean, but you,
Yes.
you do.
I do.
You do. I mean, but Conway Twitty, I mean, that's one of my favorites. Ronnie Millsap, I call him my country soul brother.
All right. All right. I
You
know
know?
Ronnie.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on now. You know? I mean, when there's a stranger in my house,
Yeah.
come on.
All right.
You see, she's turning red. She's like, but this is the conversation, Dr. Wiley, that you have. And the when you look at the many faces that you see,
Yes.
it's a rainbow of color. And that is a good thing. I think when you came up with this idea, that's a great way. You always hear people saying that I want to bridge the gap. But this is taking that step to bridge the gap.
Yes.
And that deserves a within itself. So you're thinking outside of the box. And with this, I think sometimes we get so closed-minded.
Yeah.
And just to hear Sarah say this herself, that you know she's learned so much. What are one of the greater things that you've learned that you did not know, Sarah? By just with your affiliation with Dr. Wiley.
Just different experiences, you know, how we experience the world differently. And I have to say I was pretty ignorant of the different experiences that we have based on pigmentation of skin.
Exactly.
And
It's the way this tan we got, baby. It's beautiful. She's not gonna forget me, Dr. Wiley.
Sunshine, one of the things I think that's truly that I love about your show is the fact that it's impromptu. It's just real talking. It's not these scripts. You're not reading things off. You're sitting there and just having a conversation. You're discussing. You're just sharing times and sharing experiences, and that's what makes it really genuine.
Exactly.
So transparent. So that's one of the things I love about you. You're not reading off a script. You're not having anything planned. Let's just sit down and talk.
Because
Whatever
I
comes
think-
out, comes
and
out.
I appreciate that you picked up on that because, you know, I go back, I do research on talk shows. But the fact of it is, the one that I mean, Oprah's one that I mimicked because her shows were not, you know, she sat there and had a conversation with you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because when you have a conversation, Sherry Shepherd, she's funny, but she's just having a conversation. It doesn't sound scripted.
Right.
That way you allow everybody that's on that screen to become more comfortable.
Exactly.
And guess what? It's all going to flow out naturally.
Right.
And
Right.
I strongly believe the more we talk about it, I do this every day. When we put those resources together, there's nothing we can't do. We gotta do that now at such a time as it is. I'm being transparent as well.
Yeah.
You have to do it now because we need to show that togetherness. And I'm not just talking with the Black community, yes, but I'm talking about with all communities. I mean, and like I can't wait to see. What song you coming out? Are you coming out on a song or are you gonna sing this year? You might come out there. Oh well, baby.
I am coming out on a song.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? I just learned something else with Dr. Wilder. She's from Lowndes County, Georgia.
That's right.
And I'm from Lowndes County, Alabama.
That's right.
Look at
That's
that
right.
connection. Are you from Lowndes County too?
I am not.
Mississippi?
I'm sorry. I'm ready to move there if y'all want me to try it out.
I mean, with Dr. Wilder, with the things that coming up with the show, I want you to tell me more about what the community can expect. How can the community get involved to be there?
Okay, so thank you for asking. And what I do want to go back and say one thing. It's not simply about listening and to other stories
Right.
and engaging in stories. The hope is we're talking about transformation.
Yes.
And transformation begins with the individual. I used to think this, now I'm learning and getting involved, and I'm evolving into thinking in a different way.
Absolutely.
Because we want transformation to occur. But as to what's coming up, I don't want to say too much and give all the script
gonna
away.
come out on song, y'all.
But what we do want to know that I'm so excited about, these are two men who've known each other since they were in high school together.
Really?
And yes, and they graduated high school the same time from Pensacola High School. And so how their lives intersected in high school and then how it's intersecting again today. But I want people to really listen to their lived experiences, because we will relate to the experiences of others. In all of our humanity, we are it. We are always talking about this idea of othering.
Yep.
You know, the others. And my question to you, what others? God created one human race,
talk to me.
and so all I know is we're a part of that human race.
Exactly.
And so in our humanity, we can get to know each other because we are it.
Exactly.
So this experience, I
Look at
think
Sarah.
it'll be
She's just smiling.
I think it will be so amazing to hear what Dick Appleyard and Ernest Dawson have to say.
Exactly.
Some of it, of course, will parallel. They were both athletes, and they'll say more about that. And of course, they were outstanding athletes.
No doubt.
Especially to let them challenge. And so, yeah, but it really is true. And then where did life take them? And I think what we'll also learn is no excuses. You and I were talking, and Sarah and Brian, just before the taping, and we were talking about how even though life may not hand you everything that you want,
That's right.
you really have the opportunity
That's
to
right.
create the outcomes that
Absolutely.
you want.
Absolutely.
And you were talking about your mother, and I want to say this because I've been thinking about my mother a lot. She should have been a lawyer because the woman was brilliant.
Come on now.
And I can remember this experience. I won't go too far, but here's what I was told. Sharon, I want you to go to the store, get some sausage. Don't stop and swing. Don't get on that swing set at Lomax Junior High School. You go to the store, come back. My answer, yes, ma'am. Sure enough, as I passed the high school, I thought, nobody's on the swings. I'll just swing 2 or 3 times,
And then go.
Then I'll go. Even though there were not cell phones when I was growing up. When I got back home, Mama said, Sharon, thank you for going to the store. Now, tell me why you decided that you needed to stop and swing. And I was a young girl, and I said, I didn't decide. She said, yes, you did. She said, no one made you get on the swing. It was a decision. You decided. And as a little child, you aren't thinking, I'm making a decision, right? You're just doing it. But the truth is, we are making decisions.
Yes, we are.
Every time we take an action or we fail to act, it is a decision that we're making. So we want to be thoughtful and intentional. We want to learn, we want to grow and evolve, and we want to transform into the best version of who we can be.
Absolutely. Come on, Eric.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that. I mean, you said it. I mean, what else could you say? Because it's such a fact. And I gotta say this, Brian. Did you see how Sarah was smiling, just going?
Yes.
I could see it on her face. Just go, oh yeah. With that transformation, are you I hear, look at your face. You know, your eyes and your face tell a story. And your story from here is that you are so much, you admire her.
I do so much.
I mean, you can see it, and the way that she was focusing on and her head kept doing this too. I mean, that means something, and I think with the conversation in black and white is going to do a lot.
Yeah.
I think that, and I commend you on stepping out.
Thank you.
To make this happen, because I think we need more of this, so that we can be that transparent person to bring along that transformation, because we all need to transform in some way or another. And I think if people could see that, if everybody could see, be a part of this show that's playing, I won't call it a show, this event that's playing for no, because when I was there, the person, I was like, even with the people that were at the table with me, I learned something right
Exactly.
there
Right.
so
That's
much.
right. That's right.
That we all need to take that. Can the community come out?
Well, thank you for asking that question. However, we've sold out. It was, we put it out there. We opened it up 2 more times, and I'm sorry, we're just at maximum capacity.
Right.
But the good news is this show will be taped in
And
its
can play it back.
entirety. And it will be on the Equity Project
There you
Alliance
go.
website. We have a YouTube channel, so they'll be able to play that. They can also go and see the one that Julian and I did last year.
Oh, it's
They
up.
can see, oh yes, they can see all the story slams that we're doing throughout the city. But I want to take a moment. I would be remiss if I didn't honor what Julian and Kim McQueen are doing in support of making a difference in this community.
Absolutely.
It is Julian who stepped up to the plate and said, yes, I'll go on stage with
Right.
you. We both were vulnerable there. Through the Hive, they support the Equity Project Alliance, and these are people who are committed to helping to make our community the beloved community that we know it can be.
Absolutely.
So I definitely want to give shout out to both of them for their leadership, their financial commitment, and their personal commitment
Absolutely.
to helping to transform this community.
Transformation is the name today. That's what we need. Everybody, we're having a great conversation about the event that's coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sorry you can't get this, but you'll be able to go back and see it on YouTube, and we'll give you those websites again where you can go for it. But look, be a part of the conversation today at 850-432-7768. You can call or text. I know that you got something that you want to share, or maybe about a connection that you had, about some transparency you had to do to get to the next level.
Yes.
Right now, here, we'll be back with more on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice, because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Hello, Daphne. Hello, Lake Forest. My name is Dr. Brian Ramsey, and I'm your Lake Forest president, and I'm running for District 6 City Council. I love this city. I love our community. I'm going to take what I've done in Lake Forest as your president and get into City Hall. On August the 26th, I want you to come out and vote. I'm running on transparency, accountability, and safety, the things that we can work together as a community to make our community better. My slogan is Lake Forest First, and together, we will make a better community. My name is Dr. Brian Ramsey, and I approve this message.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. I've got to say to my girl over at ECAT, she's a sponsor of this show as well, and I want to thank you for allowing us to get the message out, especially when they're going to school and the free bus passes that you can get for the kids. If you want to make sure your kids are there on time, do that. You can get them. Call ECAT and find out. Well, we're going to talk more about bridging the gap. Not just bridging the gap. I think it's such a way that we get to mingle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I love how you have the table set up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah.
It is all such a rainbow that everybody does that's sitting there. And it's so beautiful. And I think that also makes it easier to see that if we learn, you'll never know by talking what you can learn from another person.
That's right.
The experiences you had and the things that you're learning now that could be that transformative part that makes you different. I'm not picking you out, Sarah. But no, wait, she's just, so she's, but, but no. Okay, with this, when we talk about transformation and conversations in black and white, and such a time as it is, things that are happening, we see what's happening in the world today. We're not blind to that. And with you being of a different pigmentation, how is it with this transformation now that you've learned so many things from such a great woman like Dr. Wiley, being involved with Brian and the things that he does in the community? What do you now take back to your community to share about the difference in the culture that you're learning daily?
I think I take back a lot of experience and ideas and the desire to make everything more equitable, that everybody has a voice and everybody's allowed to discuss and to be at the table. And I try to make people a little bit more aware,
Okay.
you know, of everything that's happening and
Exactly.
all things that are going on. Sometimes we stay in our own little spaces. And we don't get out, and I'm trying to get everybody to kind of come out and see and be a part of the community and create a full space with everybody.
Right, don't talk about it, be about it.
So one of the things about Sarah is that she is just so willing to gain knowledge and gain experience.
You gotta be
learn
willing.
Stories.
Exactly.
And we were talking earlier about whole cakes and about pot liquor and things like that. But she was listening, and she's gonna probably go home and research a little bit later and find out more details. But she's such a willing person to go in there first, get some experiences, gain those experiences, share them with others, and then pull other people in. She's pulled in people to the Equity Project Alliance that we hadn't been exposed to before. So thank you, Sarah, for doing that. We really appreciate that.
Exactly.
She's a hard worker too.
Yes.
She'll move a table and a chair like
When I
nothing
went
else.
back and
She's
was
hard.
looking up on the wall, I said, oh my God.
Yeah, she's a hard worker, Sarah. So thank you, Sarah.
There you go. And with Brian, what you do, because you're out there, everywhere I go, I see you. I mean, look, it hasn't been an event yet. But I see Brian coming in, he got something else to do. You okay? I'm saying he's walking out the ticket. But with you and being the president over the minority chamber, what is that you see and how beneficial this is for the community? This event that's coming up.
You know, the beneficial part is that we're sharing experiences together, and we're bringing people together that may not normally be together.
Okay.
Me and Dr. Wiley have known each other for years, but when we joined the EPA, I shared a side of myself with her that I didn't even share with her. And we spent about 1.5 years of breaking down barriers. And Sarah talked about how she cried from different events. I cried several times when we were sharing stories that no one knew about me, and I didn't know things about her. Julian shared stories about things that we didn't know about.
Right.
And this brings people together. One of the interesting things about the tables you mentioned earlier is that people will come there as a group, and then they would separate and go to tables where people they don't know the people from.
Exactly.
Typically, your clique comes in together, you stay together at the same table, you eat the same tables, but people literally spread out because they want to talk to people who they haven't met before.
Absolutely.
And share experiences with them. And we find the best way to do the EPA is having a good time, having fun. At times, we're all too serious.
No doubt.
And having fun is a good way. Telling jokes, sharing your experiences is great. And being separated with around food and just good camaraderie allows you to have conversation to converse and just break
She didn't
these
know
barriers
about
down.
no whole cake.
No. Well, she does now, and she's gonna find out about it.
You gonna know about that pot liquor, that cornbread? I make you say something. Oh, when you bake it, let me know. Dr. Wiley, how do you imagine a true equity community society? What would that look like? What do you picture that as?
Thank you. You know, Sarah and I are also in a group together. It's called Sacred Listening Space. And so we're reading a book, and the book is The Crucible of Racism. And so what we're doing is examining many of the factors that go into the things that we do, how we interact with each other. Yesterday, we were talking about compassion and empathy. And what do we do with that? I can show empathy, but it doesn't mean I take action.
Right.
Compassion compelled us to move forward and to do something. But part of what we were looking at was a poem that I shared with them, and I'll just say this part of the poem. It started out saying, I think I'll just begin with my country. That's where I live. But no, that's so big. Maybe I'll do my city. Oh, well, that's too big. Maybe I'll do my community. That's too big. Maybe I'll simply start with me.
Come on now.
And so when we talk about being transformative, when we talk about what would it look like to ensure that we are treating people the way that we want to be treated,
Yes.
we would then examine the relationships, the interactions from our perspective. Is this fair? Am I being kind? Am I being honest? Could I respond differently? Am I basing this on my interaction with Sonshine, or is it that I brought some implicit thoughts about her?
Right.
Have I judged her without even knowing her?
Absolutely.
And so when I examine all of that, I might say, you know what? I haven't given her a chance. And it was Abe Lincoln who said, I don't like that man. I think I need to get to know him better.
Absolutely.
Let's get to know each other better. It's incremental, but it is at first just saying, am I being fair and honest? Am I giving them a chance? And if I'm not, am I willing to do something that's different?
Absolutely.
So that's what I see equity as being, beginning with me, asking, is it fair? And am I giving them a chance? And if not, am I willing to do that?
Right.
And if so, will I take that step? I can't just be empathetic. I've got to now take action.
Exactly.
And I'm speaking to you from James, the book of James,
on
for
now.
those of you, because we already know that faith without works is dead.
That's right.
And in the same way, if I say, oh, I feel so sorry for her, and I have $100 that
And I don't wanna give her
that I
nothing?
could
That's
give
right.
her, why would I not help him or her?
Exactly.
So it's taking that action to make it better than and different than.
Absolutely. Brian, sometime when you do, I know that everywhere I go, I see you. But no, that says something to me that you're out there trying to make a difference.
Yeah.
And you can't just do it behind the desk. You got to get that out there.
Yes.
When you think about how, and I want everybody to keep in mind, this is a conversation that's in black and white that's going to be taking place on Thursday night. But we're having a conversation on Tuesday to get you to understand the importance of that conversation that's so well needed. When I think of people, when sometimes they think, oh, I feel for you. Oh, I understand, Brian.
Right.
I'm talking to you now. Picture me, I'm a white woman.
Right.
Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry. She could never feel what I feel because she's not black.
Exactly.
That line that I'm trying to get us to understand that we got to cross over. You can tell me on the top of the surface all day, they're not treating you right. We're going to see what we can do. I understand. No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
What are we going to do to get that barrier broken? Because you don't understand what I feel. You understand what I'm saying, but you do not understand what I'm feeling. Because you're not in that spot where I am. Call if you will, hold on, we're going to get you on there. We got somebody already calling to talk, but I just want to see what you feel in a situation like that, because with the fact that we get that a lot, and I think when you were talking, Dr. Wiley, about the equality, am I treating that person right, or is this community doing that? How is it we're going to get beyond that, especially now?
Well, first of all, you guys give me chills when Dr. Wiley talking. You talk Sonshine. Literally, you put so much introspective in myself to think about myself and what are you engaging yourself. And so, number one, I gotta just listen to you guys and just take a breath because he's just so inspiring. But I think that true equity. People say I'm around a lot of places because I really want to learn. I want to be exposed to new areas. I have no problem going to a room. I'm the only black person with 150 people, and I've been there numerous times.
Me and you both.
Because I'm there for a reason. I'm there to gain something for myself to help me out. But I'm there to share a little bit of knowledge with them too. So I like to try to go any place I can, because showing up is part number one.
Exactly.
Just being there, being exposed to let people know that you're there to support them or you're there to listen. I have no problem going to environments where I know I'm going to be considered different in a certain way, because that difference is really a value. It's not a deterrent.
I hear you.
So I think to get to the equitable point, really, you got to be listening, you got to understand, you got to show up. And then from there, you just build on this gradually, as Dr. Wiley said. I know I'm not in this for a short time sprint. The mission I'm on now, it's going to be a mission to the next generation. May see benefits from that, but I'll start it out off and I'll add to it every day. And hopefully we get to a point where our kids and our grandkids can even find more equity than what we have right now.
I agree. Let's go to the phone. Thank you for holding, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sonshine. Good morning to your guests this morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
I wanted to call and say to my beloved Dr. Wiley. she was just teaching us right then. Oh, I just felt it. And I just love that we have to, start ourselves first. And once we, start ourselves, we can see where we have any issues that we need to grow, and then we can start moving beyond like our family, and then to our neighbors, and then anybody else that's in our circles. I just love that. That was just such a great moment right there. I just felt what she was saying. And I just had a couple of questions for your guests, Brian and Miss Sarah. You have some, Sonshine, including yourself, you have some highly intelligent people on the show today. And I just wanted to know what their thoughts about like what's going on with the country. There's a lot of hidden agendas that's going on to cover up one thing that's over here, and you're going to do something that you already got planned in front of you. And then also I want to know from Dr. Wiley and Dr. Brian their thoughts on the situation with the Cricket Center and how people are feeling about this situation and what type of things that they see in a way that they should go and kind of making sure they get their words out. Sonshine keep telling people this is what they need to do, and I just want to hear from them because there are some highly intelligent people.
Man, you done asked so many things. I forgot what you said at first.
Well, I like the fact you called me a doctor. I like that part. I worked out hard and get my degree already. I like that. You want to go first, Sarah, or you want me to go first?
Well, we got go. Take it, Sarah.
You may jump in first. Give you a little time to think about it. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. I'm worried about where we're at now.
I am too.
To be honest with you, the last few months, I talked about little black chambers, more chambers across the state.
Right.
And we're in a situation where we need to be bold, we need to step out there, but we also become targets when we do.
Exactly.
So I've been a little bit more quieter than I have been in the past, just because a little bit of fear, to be honest with you, that I may say or do the wrong things that affect the world. But we're making changes behind the scenes, and we're trying to do things in a way that helps to make sure that we're safe. Right now, the city's going through an audit for those.
Kicking off small. I think it's Thursday. That audit's going to go.
Yeah, the audit's
Doge is doing that audit on the city.
Yeah, talking about diversity and inclusion, talking about procurement, some of the things that we as a chamber work through and we work on. So it's almost tough at times to see the things that are going on, but it's going back to your faith and your roots, knowing that's going to be okay. You got to work through it all. I think it's a time definitely to make sure that we're vocal and we're having action replace those fears, but at times you also need to work in a way that's going to make sure worldly wise that you don't hurt or harm others too. So that's kind of right now where we're at. It's a different world right now, and the pendulum always swings back and forth, and you kind of wait for the opportunities to make sure that you move in a great way when you can. At times be patient when things are not in a good place.
I tell you.
But it's a tough world right now, to be honest with you at this point.
I mean, we are in a different place right now, ladies and gentlemen. What it's going to come to, I go back to something that I really, I love this statement that he left. He died just several years ago, when he said, we got to be willing to get into good trouble. I mean, to talk about this, let's get in that good trouble. Now, that don't mean going, I'm gonna get a bat, boom, boom, boom. No, good trouble. Get a plan, have a plan, work a plan. Don't let that plan go. Work that plan. The Bible tells me in Habakkuk, write the plan, write it down. Put it on tables. Talk about it is what it's saying so that it can be seen. That's the way we got to handle that. And when it comes to the Cricket Center, I'll say this all over and over again. We have to have a plan. Screaming and hollering, not going to get it.
Right.
I love you with a perfect kind of love. But I also believe, because the Bible says everything should be done decent and in order. Now, this is how you win. speak. We have voices, but it's the way we speak. Am I wrong, Dr. Wiley?
Oh, I 100% agree with you. Let's have a plan. Let's be thoughtful.
Yes.
Let's be mindful of the actions that we're taking. And let's not assume the evil intent of others. Sometimes we make assumptions, implicit bias. We are biased thinking that there's a hidden agenda. I don't know that there is. So let's bring it to the surface. Let's take our plans and our thoughts before whomever it needs to come before. But like you said, let it be well thought out, and let's bring it from a spirit of kindness and a spirit of, I want to work together with you toward the shared goal of making the Fricker Center a space that all of us can utilize.
Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I know I kept talking past my break, but we're going to I'm sorry, Jimmy, but we're going to go take a break and come back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free.
Listen.
The Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Come see us at Royal Appliance Outlet. We have refrigerators, washers and dryers, stoves, beautiful furniture from all of your name brands that you know and trust. And Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and GE, all at discount prices. Come visit us today at 1612 Face Boulevard. You're gonna love our easy credit to help you bring all your favorite furniture home. Come visit Royal Appliance Outlet.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on BlabTV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
You ever have. I can't believe it's already done.
Welcome back to the hottest spot in town. You see, let me tell Brian, Dr. Brian. I'm tapping off what Dr. Martin said, okay? We're going to speak that thing, go and get that degree, okay? We are having a conversation today about an event that's coming up on Thursday evening, and it's going to kick off at what time, Dr. Wiley?
It kicks off at 5:15.
That's right.
Doors open at 4.
That's right. And I'll be there at 4:30. Just kidding. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, these are the type of conversations I feel like we should have. If you think back on something, I can see Oprah. When she would say, we've got to learn to talk about it. If we cannot talk about it, somebody does not want to be heard. That's in one of her shows. Okay, if we don't want to talk about it, somebody don't want to be heard or don't want to allow that other person to be heard. When you say coming to the table, I didn't forget you, Sarah. You know, in situations like you said, there are times with how the world is today, there's a fear there, but let's not let that fear get us, because fear is only false, ever disappearing real.
Exactly.
We got to step out there and get in that good trouble and do what we got to do to make a difference. And that is what Dr. Wiley is doing. She's stepping out there. She's forgetting the fact that, okay, all of this chatter, but she's trying to open up a way that you can talk to me and you can learn more about me so that you can go ahead and invite me to the table. Don't invite me to the table and I don't feel comfortable eating.
That's it. That's it.
Go through it. You're making it where I feel like I can ask for a refill on my coffee. You understand what I'm saying, Dr. Wiley? And I appreciate that. I certainly appreciate that. And with what you're learning, Sarah, and with the world how it is today, just give me a tidbit of how you feel with things that are happening in the world today.
And
I feel confused, and
you're not the only one.
I feel like we've taken steps forward, and it feels like we're going back, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
And very upsetting sometimes. And I feel a little out of control, and that's why I love being a part of the EPA, because it makes me feel like we can progress in the way I feel like we should progress, and we should go in the direction I feel like we should go in, and there's a group to support that.
Absolutely. You know, I see a lot of things too, because I hear when Dr. Wiley, you said this, that when we, there's something, even this ordeal with the Fricker Center, I thank God they're giving them $9 million. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of money, because I do a lot in that center.
Yes, you do, yes.
And I mean, I think that is going to be so absolutely great. I mean, come on, we're going to have a new kitchen. Oh, I do my Thanksgiving, wow. But the fact of it is, when we talk about the things, there's a fear of the unknown.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes we tend to elevate our voices when we really don't know.
Yes.
That's to say, okay, well, you heard me. I heard you, but what did I hear? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
When you speak, you gotta have purpose behind what you're speaking. That there's something that you need to be heard, but it's the way you deliver that thought to your habit. Sometimes I don't think we know how to process what we really feel on the inside. And I understand the fear. I understand the things that are happening, because things that are pointed toward my community. I'm being real. But I encourage you, when events like this come up, you better get them quick, because you won't get a ticket to go out there. But that should say something to you, Dr. Wiley.
Yeah. Well, I think what you're saying about there has just simply been, let's admit it, there's distrust. It's out there. So one of the things that we have to do, I believe, is to build trust. And part of the way that we build trust is simply sitting down one-on-one with each other, or groups of smaller groups of people, and really, as we said before, listen with our whole being. Listen with the intent of learning, but also listen so that we can come together.
Say it again.
And so many times we're listening with the intent of, wait till I tell them this.
Oh, yeah.
And so when you're not listening to learn and to get to that next level, re-examine, why are you here?
Exactly.
Are you listening? Are you being user-friendly? Because some of us are not. We come in with a bad attitude. We say things that are ugly. We out-talk other people. And we really don't sometimes know what we're talking about. And if we go back to the Bible one more time, in all you're getting, get an understanding. Once you understand what it is that needs to be discussed, then you can come prepared to discuss. But also, you can't be the only one talking.
Exactly.
You've got to sometimes simply listen and learn. And remember, there is a shared goal, and you said $9 million for the Fricker Center. Let's start there.
Yes.
That is good intent.
Yes,
and let's see what the next steps can be.
Exactly. I mean, because when you think about that, because the Fricker Center, and it's such a legacy in the community.
Yes, yes.
It's right there in the heart of our community.
Yes.
But when they want to put this kind of money in a building like that, to redo, and yet it needs to work. I'm telling you, it needs to work.
Yes.
Let's get that done. But there are things that you want to talk about. And I understand the distrust. There are things that I don't trust. But it's the way I go about it to find out if I can regain the trust that has been torn down. When Dr. Wyer was saying here just a second ago that we got to go in with the right intent. And I think sometimes we just want to be heard and we come out the wrong way. When you go back, and I compare this a lot to Sarah, I go back to civil rights.
Yes.
Which is the foundation. That's why you're sitting here. That's why I'm sitting here, to be able to do what I'm doing right now.
That's right.
Dr. King was all about peace. we can use that same peace. It ain't changed.
Okay.
It has not changed at all. But you know, you can do peace and you'll get more. Your message will be heard. He stood on peace, nonviolence. I understand that with our younger people. And we got to, you got to realize that I'm not going to be here forever. Dr. Wiley's not going to be here forever. The leaders that are leading us now are not going to be here forever. But we got to pass the torch to somebody that's going to be able to continue with this that's going on right now. But I also believe God allows things to happen to let us know that we are not where we thought we were.
Yes. Yes.
There's a purpose behind everything He allows to happen. I'm coming, Jimmy. I mean, He's telling me, really, take a break. I talk so much, you see. But everybody, I'm coming back to that. Please call us up if you want to be in this conversation, 850-432-7768, right here. Conversation in black and white on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola. I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. Do you have the people that actually deliver the product doing the talking? And I think that's a huge difference, and a lot really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with BlabTV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am BlabTV.
I get excited.
Like we in the church.
And welcome back, y'all. I tell you, no. Okay, I'm so sorry.
You know I'm silly as sunshine. You make the silly side come at me sometimes.
Look, that's that thing we got, okay?
We do have that thing. I can't be serious too long.
So we are having a great conversation, and look, we got a phone call. I guess they must have heard me. I mean, but it's so good to have it. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine.
Good morning, Kingdom Walker.
I had to call because y'all dealing with one of my acronym words, which is trust. And in order to trust, T-R-U-S-T, to really understand, Dr. Wiley was talking about, we have to have understanding. And that word trust, to really understand, serve together. If we get to that point where we can, to really understand each other, if we can share together. And then if we really want trust, T-R-U-S-T, to really understand, study together and get to know one another.
There you go.
You know, in order to get understanding, we got to realize, where are we actually standing as a people? Are we still standing on the rock?
Come on now, Kingdom Walker.
My granddaddy used to tell me, he said, either we fall on the rock or the rock is going to fall on us. And our Sonshine, for years, I've said, if we don't do anything with our young people, they will eventually do something to us.
Amen.
So the Fricker Center is a place where everybody is going to be advantaged. And with the knowledge of what's going on, nothing but good can come out of that situation. And then the city can grow like it will grow. Because Pensacola is destined. We were the last great revival in this nation.
Amen.
And I declare that we're going to be the next one. Supernatural blessings on all of you all on the panel and everything that you do, Sonshine.
Thank you so much, Kingdom Walker. Thank you. We got another call. Okay, be a part of this conversation. 850-432-7768 is all about us. Good morning.
Good morning, Sonshine. I love your show. I love you. And I love Dr. Wiley. I want her to continue to teach what she's preaching.
Thank you.
And Sonshine, I'm from a country girl. I'm a country girl, too.
Come on.
Do you remember Tear in the Beer?
Who?
The Tear in My Beer, the song.
Oh, yeah. That's a country song.
Okay, dear.
That's
All
a
right.
country song. A tear in my beer. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye. I mean, you remember that song? You ever heard? Look at Brian. He don't know about a tear in my beer.
No, I do know a little bit about that.
What about you, Sarah?
She don't know nothing about a tear in my beer.
Oh, come on now. Dr. Wiley, we're going to have to educate them on
Just a little
some
bit.
country music.
I have my country phase. I used to have a big black cowboy hat I used to wear around when I was a little kid for a while. So I have my country phase too now. We all go through it all.
I'm a Toby Keith fan. That thing hurt me when he died. You know what I mean? Toby Keith, I just love myself some Toby Keith.
Well, I love all the positive affirmation you're getting from the phone calls, because it's one thing to love somebody, but if you don't tell them and say it sometimes, it really doesn't make a difference. You gotta let them know you have love and you feel love, and then it helps to encourage you and helps make sure you make you even stronger. So I love the positive affirmation you're getting from those phone calls today.
I thank you. So, I mean, because you see, my heart, Dr. Wiley, anybody who knows me, Brian, I will give my last to help this community. You will. Because I am a part of this community. For the children, I will give my last. I want them to see that don't just accept what's being given to you. You can do better than that. Set your sights out. And I'm going to say this, I don't mean this in a derogatory way. Perhaps we got to teach our kids. I don't care how old you are. When you have a child, you're a mama. We have got to teach our children that it's not about, and I'll be so glad. I want them to pull their pants up. Lord, I want you to pull your pants up. I see it across the board. It's in black and white. They all do it. But I want them to pull the pants up. I want them to be, there's a post that I see sometimes put on social media. It says, what has happened? There's Dr. King and all the guys with suits. And today, then right next to him is the other guy with all of the pants hanging down. What has happened? What happened to that gap? But I say that to say, with conversations like this that you're having.
Yes.
With events like this that you're putting on. Where you are bridging the gap with all the rainbow that you can find. To be a part of this. This is how we educate them on how to be a man and how to be a woman. We gotta teach these things. And when we teach it, don't you know that you can see the receptiveness in their faces? Oh, I'm so glad I can do this. But Dr. Wiley, I say that by you stepping out and continue to step out, look at the people that just, look how quick this is already sold out.
Yes. Well, I think this also speaks to our beloved community.
Yes.
From the time that Julian McQueen wrote his letter saying we need to do something after Rodney King was killed, and how quickly it came together. And of course we look at what is the momentum? Is it continuing? Are people still supportive? Are people willing to lock arms with us? Right? And I have been so surprised, amazed, and humbled to see the ongoing support that we've had from this community.
Yes.
The Pensacola community, and it's been across the board. We've had young people who come in, and I have to shout out to Tia Robbins, her son Trey, for Trey to come out and help, and then he brought a friend of his.
Of course, see how it's trickled?
So what we're trying to do, we want everybody to be a part of this, because you know what? Everybody matters.
Yes, it does.
You matter.
Yes.
Your voice matters.
Yes.
We care, and together we can do this, Pensacola.
Absolutely, we can. What's your final word, Sarah? We're down to the last 2 minutes, Sarah.
Come to any EPA event that we put on. Come be a part of the conversation.
I love it. And thank you. You know what? You have really been, I pulled some things out of you today, too.
Yes.
I mean, but that's okay. You see how easy it is when you're talking when you're among friends.
Exactly.
There you go.
Safe.
Brian?
Just the fact that I'm looking so forward to seeing Dickie and Ernest.
I
keep smiling and laughing, thinking about them being together on the stage, talking about their experiences.
Exactly.
You're going to get a treat by coming in Thursday and being there. It's going to be a great, wonderful time and activity. Thank you so much to Dr. Wiley for all your support, leadership, and guidance in that way. Sarah for being so involved, and Sonshine for spreading the word, communicating to our community what's going on. That's so important. You can do it, but if you don't tell people about it, actions ain't gonna lead you anywhere.
No, exactly.
Ain't gonna. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all. Ain't gonna.
It's all good.
That's how comfortable I am now.
The real us come out. Okay, that's okay. That cornbread got you going back there.
I'm thinking about that. With a little syrup on that.
And he mentioned the alligator syrup.
Oh yeah, that's a real syrup.
But you know what, Dr. Wiley, I want to thank you guys for coming in for me today, because can you believe our hour's up? I can sit here and this goes so fast. When you are talking about something that's important, the clock just ticks so fast, and we got so much covered today. But I want to invite everybody. Sorry, you can't come to this one, but you'll be able to watch it. How to be able to watch it?
Go to the Equity Project Alliance website, our YouTube channel, and you'll get to see it.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for always, for those who don't call, I get so many inboxes. Sunshine, I listen to you every day, but I'd be scared to call. Don't be afraid. Come on, I'll talk to you. But I want to thank you for watching the show, because without you, I wouldn't have a show. It is you that keeps me going. Thank you so very much. I'm going to leave you as I do every single day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first in everything that you do, I guarantee you this, you're going to be a total success. So until tomorrow, it is our Wellness Wednesday with Joy. She's got some stuff that we're going to talk about. So until then, my friends, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Thank you, Dr. Wiley.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Rishy Studer.